I really like Perez music. I don't believe in individuals. I believe in the collective. Let's appreciate what we have achieved. My name is Rocky Dawuni, and I am here to face the fans on MX24. Creative, funny, and exciting. Well, you know, depression comes from, it's an emotional thing that everybody goes through, you know. So as a human, you go through that, but you have to know that it's only a means for you to go on the up. All kinds of music, from, you know, high life to Afrobeats, to hip hop, to reggae music, and then to, you know, traditional music. Not cutting trees, and then when we build all those graders too that are kind of depleting the land of the trees, the galamsey, and then at the same time too, everybody knowing that they are responsible for protecting the earth. The creative process for Africa Till I Die was something that me and Chicheku wanted to create something that was Ghanaian, traditional, and paid homage to high life music greats. And then also a song too that spoke about the resilience of our people. So we worked from different places. We first collaborated on it on a stage at Plus 233, and then the writing process took place whilst he was in France, back in Ghana, and then I was in Ghana, and then also Los Angeles. So it was a very cross-collaborative, and yet we did it in a space, and it encompasses the vision of the song. That's very hard to say because I love all my songs and I approach all of them with the same passion and seriousness. But I think that the one that really is still very personal to me is really in Ghana, because it just was a song about my truthful appreciation and love for our country and our people. Well, money is relative, you know. I'll say that some of them were more value than money. When I say value, I'll say songs like African Reggae Fever, you know, African Thriller. They all created great value for me across the world. My inspiration comes from every day, you know, like meeting people, you know, traveling. I like to talk to people. You know, I like to get people's stories, what affects people, what inspires people. And then also in my own private space too, the environment and, you know, listening to other music and watching other media. It's just nature and nurture and society and communities that really inspire my creative process. In the long run, it's inspiration from God that inspires my creative process. Least favorite thing about being a musician in Ghana is, you know, not the absence of many opportunities for live concerts, you know, in terms of the clubs, in terms of a lot of activity when it comes to the music. We need to have a thriving scene with so much concerts going around. So that's, for me, the least favorite thing is the lack of concert opportunities for a lot of Ghanaian musicians. Aside music, it's farming. I'm very passionate about, you know, farming, about taking the power into your own hands, about growing your own food, about creating your own food security. So I always have gardens where I grow the things that I eat, you know, tomatoes, pepper, all of that. And I also have big farms where I grow like coconut, I have cocoa, and all the other things that I need, you know, cassava, plantain, all of that. So that is my passion. And I think that it's something too that is really inspirational when you work with the soil and you work with the ground. It keeps my mind clear and gives me ideas too for my music. that you are always alone, and you have to take care of, yourself, and that don't expect, not that it's not there, but don't expect for others to be there for you. Make sure that you are always there and pushing and representing yourself in the way that you seem reflective of who you are. The biggest misconception about the Ghana music industry is that, we are not there yet. We already are there. The thing is that we are not looking at what we have, and we are not looking at what we have achieved. Let's appreciate what we have achieved. Let's appreciate those who have achieved. And in knowing that, we will know that we are already there. It's just a matter of asserting what we have. But first of all, is, in terms of radio and the scene and the media focusing inwards on the music of Ghana origin. Secondly, is to make sure that there are systems in place that artists, when they have their play, when their songs are played and their songs are represented everywhere, there's a streamlined way of getting them paid for that. And then thirdly is to also create a unified front for musicians and define a sound that is representative of the scene in Ghana. The thing is that I am a fan of a lot of them, so choosing one is not really, it wouldn't speak my truth. You see, my truth is that it's not a matter of pick one among all. For me, there are certain aspects of different artists that I like, and I also do I have collaborations already coming with, a lot of artists right now. I just did one with Larruso. I've done one with Episode. One with Chicheku just came out. There's one too that I'm working on right now, but it's not done, so I can't say it. But that's also another, I like to work with a lot of the artists that inspire me. New artists, established artists, and I don't go for somebody to be famous or have it. If I feel a certain connection to the music, I do it out of the gladness of my heart. I'm always open. One artist that I really, really like, this is gonna put me in trouble. I really like Perez music. I have been listening and following his style and his music, and my God, that's one amazing, incredible voice. When I heard him sing, I got chills, and an artist like that, I will gladly collaborate. And that's not to say that, many of the gospel artists in the country are, I like PCA Esther. Yeah, she's amazing. Mog Music, Mog, MOG, right? MOG, yes. I like his music. I'm just throwing names right now, Joe Metal. These are all artists that I really respect, their creativity, their dedication to using their music to honor their faith. And for me, faith in God is a critical thing that all of us, one way or the other, use our music to express. So I look forward to that possibility. I think making great music should be the ultimate focus of an artist. Awards are just a relative thing to acknowledge what you are doing, but they shouldn't be the objective of your creativity. Your creativity is to make the best music create different levels, and expand your creativity, and be glad and love the process of having the opportunity to make music. I think every expansion of their opportunity to honor creative people is always a positive way. And then an opportunity for African sounds to all around the world to have a representation in the Grammys is definitely a positive thing. So we welcome that, and I think that it will also rightfully, and timefully, like really honor African music, which has contributed to a lot of the global sounds, but has never had the opportunity of being given that recognition. So I think that is a very positive thing. Sell my what I believe in for the fame, or compromise my fundamental beliefs and my cultural beliefs and my Africanness for the sake of fame and the glitter, the enticement and the illusion of what fame is. The thinking that I have not supported artists, because many people only want to think that you support when there is a specific goal, but they don't see more in terms of a systemic breaking of borders and systemic contributing to opening doors for all. Because I don't believe in individuals, I believe in the collective. So when I'm thinking systemic. I'm thinking of how we can elevate all of us, and not necessarily as a few chosen people that I choose to elevate. So sometimes people don't understand, and I feel that they misconstrue and sometimes think that they understand what your primary objective is. That's usually the most I've heard. The thing is that music is forever. Always be here. There's nothing like here no more. The music is a living thing. The music is an eternal thing. Music is an expression of God. It's an eternal energy. So when you're a musician, you dwell and you flirt with eternity. And I think that that's what we're all about. A legacy that is untarnished by time, that is not defined by the era in which we live, but transcends ages and is relevant, and its message too is relevant to every time and space. That's what our legacy is. That's very specific, but I think that I've had opportunity of opening for the artist that I really love, and that was Stevie Wonder at the Hollywood Bowl. And I will eternally be grateful for that opportunity, because he is an embodiment of creativity and has been an influence to many, many artists over generations. And I think that I cherish that, and I keep cherishing that. In my role, as I said, I'm more about, because the artist that I love today, tomorrow a new artist comes and I love, and then the next day a new artist comes that I love. So if I am specific about someone, it boxes me in terms of how I see the industry. So I'll say that I love a lot of the new artists that are really coming out. I love, Kweku Flick, I love Walasi, Enam, Nam is, for me, one of the most amazing voices coming out of this country right now that people need to pay attention to. Akan Music. These are all artists. I'm just throwing names out there, but these are all artists that I feel that are coming up that we need the support. Need us to support. The established ones are already established and on their way, and they don't need me to, to add my voice to their trajectory. Once you take fufu, then what else do you have left? Gold, Nigerian jollof, Africa, godliness, too high, awesome, great. Africa, yeah, I love you till I die. Africa, whoa, I love you till I die. From the day I was born, I knew in my soul, maybe you be the beginning, oh, Mama Africa. Yes, people, it's Rocky Dawuni. I face the fans.
If you want them to a picture.